Hello everyone, welcome to chapter 154 on my RLDR Custom Creations YouTube channel. It is the weekend edition, and in the weekend edition I am going to revisit a topic that I shot a video on about 8 months ago. So, if you want to see what this is all about, all you have to do is stay tuned. Well, about 7 or 8 months ago, I was working on organizing my drawers in my 2 roller tool chests here. And yeah, I know it's been slow, but there's a bit of a reason for that. First of all, okay, this is the drawer that I did for the videos. I forget which chapters, but they're about 7, 8 months ago. And they fit in this drawer here. And I've got to tell you, this system works great. I love it. I can't believe how it's helped me organize and think about organization. Having this done and then field tested for the last 7, 8 months has been really, really good. Now, the one comment I did make back when I made those first videos is putting, text here for the wrench sizes. I really find I don't need that. I'm just barely capable enough with sizing wrenches that I don't know, and a lot of them I can just see. So it's wonderful. Uh, so yeah, this has been very good. I took 2 complete sets of wrenches. These are Imperial. There's a set of these ratchet style wrenches in here. So these 4, and then I put the other 3 of them here. And then I had room for this little crescent, which I'll probably never use, but it looks cute in there. And then whatever these are called, those type of wrenches. And you know what? I've come to rely on this drawer. I really like it. I go in there, I know everything's there. And if there's a hole in here that something's missing, I know what I'm looking for right away. For example, this last week we had guitars being finished, and one of my students needed a 7/16 wrench, and it was on the table saws here, which are a mess, but I went and looked for it today, found it, and there it is. It's back in. So yeah, this has been amazing. Now, in this video, I'm not going to make another one of these because you've already seen that. But all I did, just for a quick refresher, is this is that gym flooring material for workout rooms and things like that. And this is a yoga mat. And the way I like doing it this way because I can cut completely through this and not have to tear out anything from the bottom. And I don't know, to me that seems messy and ugly. I don't know, maybe I'm just too fussy. But this is a cheap way to do it. And like this is Dollarama yoga mat, and I think these things I bought at Walmart. I don't know, but that doesn't matter. You can get this stuff all over the place, and I'm sure if you watch Facebook Marketplace, you could get this stuff cheap too. But anyway, these are the 2 materials that I used. Plus, I glued them together with Super 77, and I did only glue one side. I think there was one person in the comments that asked about that, and it's worked great. Like, there's no problem. This, I imagined you could maybe even get away without gluing, but I'm going to glue them together because I know this works. So anyway, that's what it's made out of. Sorry, I'm just going to set it down someplace else. And hopefully you can see this, but this is what I have planned for today. Okay, now this is going to be the second drawer. This is where I was keeping my pliers and cutters and things like that, these little sets. Now, this drawer, I don't think you're going to be able to see it down here. It's far from empty. There's lots of stuff in here yet. And some things that shouldn't be in there. Like I've got a couple of vice grips in there. That'll be a whole separate drawer when I get going here. But the extra pliers, and some people call these water pump pliers. I call them slip joint pliers. I don't know what's right. Um, I like to have a set of those, and I've got a set. I've got a set of regular pliers. I've got two of them. I got two needle nose pliers and two lineman pliers. No, just one, and two cutters. So my goal is to cut all of this into one piece and put it in my second drawer here. Now, what I like about this is this has made me think, what do I need and what fits in the drawer? So if this is my pliers drawer, what do I need and does it fit? So what I've done is, yeah, I have lots more pliers in here. In fact, I've got buckets of pliers because we used to do metal work, wire metal work in school, and I bought pliers for that, and they're all mine. So I brought them all home when I retired. And yeah, I've got buckets of pliers, but I don't need to store that in here. I'm going to put this in here because this is what I need, and it looks nice and it's organized. And the rest of the stuff, either it goes to another drawer, like say the vice grip drawer, if there's a category that it fits, that's what's going to happen. So eventually what's going to happen with all the drawers I have in here is each is going to have a category. So that's going to be the vice grips, and that's going to be the pliers and the imperial wrenches and the metric wrenches. That's all going to happen. So, and what it's doing, it's forcing me to think about what's important in my tool cache. Is it important to have it all stored? Because I would need 5 of these to get it all in, and that's not what this is about. You really need to prioritize your equipment and make sure that you're only having in your shop what you need. If there are other things that you don't use regularly, well, maybe you have another building like I do, and I'll just throw it all in a big box and throw it out there. And if I'm missing a piece or lose something or whatever, I can go get it. Or if I never go into that box, maybe in a year or so, then maybe it's time it all goes. So I don't know who would buy it or what would happen with it, but it's time anyway. So one other point I want to make. I tend to be a Princess Auto aficionado. I like buying stuff there. I trust them because I know that if it's bad, whether I have my bill of sale or not, they'll take it back. And I appreciate that. So I can take a chance on their stuff. If it doesn't work, I just take it back. But from what I do 9 times out of 10, the quality of their equipment is just fine. So, and they often put deals out, like these slip joint pliers of mine. These are all Blacksmith brand. It's a cheap Princess Auto. I think it's a Princess Auto brand. But so I've got a whole set of them. They match. They look nice, red and black. You can't do better than that. Then there was a plier set that I bought from them. And I think actually I'm going to end up replacing these once these plier sets go on sale again. Because that way I know everything that's red with a red and black, those are my pliers, and that's the drawer they go in. So what I'm going to spend some time this afternoon. I'm going to cut this all in, and I'm going to bring you back when it's done. Well, it's just over an hour later, and look at this. I am so pleased with this. This is going to really serve me well. Plus, I don't have to fumble through everything, look at 13 different pliers and find the right one. I know I've got my best 2 in here, and I only can use one at a time anyway, so we're good. I was really pleased with the way this turned out. Cutting in, how many items do I have here? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15 items. Took me about an hour to cut it in. The nice thing about this this gym mat is I can cut all the way through it. I put a protector underneath and just went away. Didn't have to worry about depth, didn't have to peel anything out. I like it. It's cheap, it works good, and that's exactly what I try to base my shop around. I don't want to spend a lot of extra money, but I want things to work, and I want them to work at a price. So anyway, that brings the weekend edition to a close. This was fun to do. I guess I need to dedicate maybe an hour a day or hour a day for certain days to get all of this done. But I find the extra time between quite beneficial because I can think about what I want and what I need. And that's been really good. So anyway, with that in mind, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and have an awesome weekend.